Hey, everybody, what's going on? This is Coach Mike. Real quick, I was talking to a colleague yesterday about something that they brought up about extremes. Extreme measures or extreme tactics to either jumpstart a weight loss program. And normally you'll find these extremes in detoxes. You'll find them in detoxes. You'll find them in like 30-day challenge or 30-day this or 25 days, whatever the time is. And these extremes are normally like a juice fast, cleanse, a raw diet or raw food cleanse, and things like that. And the majority of these extremes, what they turn out to be is some form of calorie restrictive type of eating method for a period of time to have an impact, to have a shock on the body. So, I mean, imagine this. The body goes into a shock, like boom. You just give it all juices. You're used to eating certain foods, and all of a sudden you just give it going on a whole juice a juice cleanse or fast. You're just drinking juices, or you're just eating raw foods. So your body's going to dramatically respond to that, because it's like, oh, we don't have the same amount of calories coming in, or the same amount of food coming in, or the same amount of energy coming in. All the same thing. Calories, food, energy is all the same. So because there's this huge shift, we have to make an adjustment temporarily until we can find out what's going on. This is the body talking. And so when you make that shift, one of the results of that shift is a weight loss. Is weight loss. So you'll have this shift. You lose this weight. Your calories have been reduced. Because you're just eating or drinking juices or eating just raw foods, plant-based raw foods. So your calories will reduce and your energy level will probably still be somewhat at a basal metabolic rate or at a baseline rate. So you'll lose some weight, right? You'll lose weight, and then you'll be like, oh, look, I lost this much. I lost that much. I look great. I feel great. All these things, you experience, like right from the start, you'll experience all these things from the jump. Weight loss, your body goes through this shock and goes through this transformation. But here's the problem now. Here's the problem. Okay? The problem is, as time goes on, you're not going to be able to sustain that method that you did in that short period of time that caused you to lose that weight. You're not going to be able to sustain that realistically for weeks, months, time on end. Because what's going to happen is your body's going to kind of reverse itself and backfire on you. Your body will begin to say, okay, well, we're not going to keep burning a high number of calories per day, which is your basal metabolic rate, because your body needs to burn energy to function. With all of its organs, your body needs energy to function. Your body's going to say, we're not going to continue to put out energy, this level of energy, for the heart, lungs, liver, kidneys, whatever, all the function of the body. If you're only going to bring in this much per day. So what we're going to do is, since you're only bringing in this much, but we're burning this much, we're going to bring what we're burning down to this much. Now, all that we were burning, we was pulling from fat reserves, sugar and fat. Sugar first. So we're burning this much of what we have to burn to keep you alive, but you're only bringing in this much. So by us burning this much, it's like this. You're bringing in this much. It's a candle, right, from food, but we're still burning this much. Okay, you're bringing in this much, but we're still burning this much, so that we can live. But over time, the body says, if you're still continue to bring in this much, we're not going to continue to burn this much. Okay? We're not. What we're going to do is, because all this that's being burnt is coming from the fat reserves, because this is not enough to sustain the body's function. So it has to get the energy from somewhere. So it's going to go and reach the fat from the body. And that happens initially from the start. But over time, what happens, and this is why calories in and calories out does not work. And this is why extremes fail over time. They're not realistic. They're not. Now, it's okay to do something like that and then get realistic. Okay, if you're going to get realistic. But to do an extreme like that, to do like a detox and then, okay, all right, I'm going to do this 30-day detox or whatever, just whatever, water, juice. And then if you're going to go back, if you don't gain an understanding of what you should be doing after that detox, after that fast, and it's not something that is sustainable, then guess what? You're going to gain the weight back, because the body's going to say, listen, we're no longer going to burn 2,000 calories while you're only giving us 1,100. We're going to continue to burn less and less and less until the amount of calories that we're burning is equal to what you're bringing in. And once it's equal, once the amount of calories that we're burning is equal to the amount that you're giving in, you have no more weight loss. The gains that you had in the beginning are done. And so what you'll do is you're going to eat less and try to work out more. And what that does is, it does what? It causes you to get more hungry, increasing that hunger hormone, and then you're going to start eating more, craving foods, and then you're going to be right back to this. It's going to be you. This is the head and this is your body. It's going to be you. So I don't really do extremes like that because they're unrealistic to be able to think that you can maintain that level of or that type of lifestyle. A basic detox, basic fast, but learning how to eat, learning what makes you overweight is the most important thing during the fast. Not just doing something, a juice fast or whatever. Learn what causes you to be fat. And once you learn what causes you to be fat, you'll never be fat again. Trust me, because then you'll understand how food functions in your body as it pertains to storing or burning fat. Stop thinking about calories. That's your downfall. And extreme detoxes or jump starts for weight loss, those extremes really are like, calorie deficit diets. So happy, whatever it is that you want to do. Get healthy, get fit, but do it in the best way and be smart about it. All right, peace.